Hello everyone, welcome back once again here with Chef Vivian. Today I'm going to continue from where I stopped yesterday. I'm going to show you how to make pasta, fresh pasta from scratch, and I'm going to show you how to use the filling that we made yesterday using zucchini and also the red peppers. So let's just get started because I don't want to waste most of your time. So I want to show you pasta is not so difficult to make. So we just keep it so simple as possible. So I have here the pasta 00 flour. That is what I'm using. But I also mix the pasta sometimes. I mix the flour sometimes a little bit with the pizza pasta because I find it, a little bit chewy. So I mix it a little bit, just little bit. So that is my own thing. You don't need to do it that way. So pasta has a basic recipe. You can use pasta 100 gram to one egg, but you are not even obliged to use eggs for pasta. So that is why even vegetarians can eat pasta. You can just add water, liquid, any liquid of your choice to flour, to the 00 flour, and you can make a pasta dough from that. So it is as simple as that. So, and for just this recipe, to demonstrate this recipe, I'm just going to measure the pasta. It is about the how many or how much pasta you should use. So that is what I'm really concerned about here. So I'm adding here a bit. Yeah. Okay. I'm adding here a bit. So these also have a nice, the small pasta flour. They also have a nice color also to the pasta. That is why I personally like it. So it's here about 500 grams of flour, you see here. So I'm just going to mix it very well so that it will not be difficult to mix later. Mix it. So then here is my clean workspace in the inox table. So it's clean. I always work here and I clean everything and make everything really clean, that there's nothing here to be afraid of. So it's an inox table that we use for working. So I'm going to keep this aside and keep also my weight aside. So hello everyone, welcome once again. Here's Chef Vivian. Welcome you to this edition of fresh pasta making from scratch. So let me show you step by step how to make a fresh pasta and also to fill the pasta with the sauce or with the filling that we made yesterday from red peppers and also from zucchini. So here is the pasta dough. So I'm just going to make a well or a hole in the middle of the flour so that it can hold the eggs. So I'm going to break the eggs. Just like I was telling you, you don't really need an egg for pasta. You can substitute the eggs for water or any liquid. So you don't really need an egg for making pasta. So now I have I just add a pinch of salt, but you still don't need this. You can add it later when you are cooking the pasta. So that is why pasta is sometimes not really all is not really needed. Just water and the flour, or even just the eggs and the flour is enough. So I'm just adding 2 spoons of olive oil to it. So now I'm going to use first the fork here, to mix the pasta. So you can just keep mixing the pasta in the well until you have a thick paste, for you to bring the pasta dough together. So you keep mixing the flour little by little to the well until it gets thicker. So it's as easy as that. It's a system that the people have been using for long. And if you feel that the pasta is too dry, don't be afraid to add 1 more egg to the pasta. But of course, your pasta should not be too wet, because if your pasta is too wet, it will be sticking and it will be very difficult to roll out. But as I now see, I think it needs still 1 egg, because I have here small eggs. My eggs are really in the small size. So I'm going to add 1 egg to the dough. So now I'm going to use my hands. I've already washed my hands cleaned for this. So with the help of this, it's also very easy to bring the pasta dough together. So I just bring it, even not using my hands in the beginning. So with this flat, palette knife here, you can just bring all the dough together first before using your hands. It also helps in the process of cleaning the table. So I bring everything together like this. So now is the time to use my hands. So now the dough is almost coming together. So you see it. So now I'm going to use my hands to bring everything together. See, it should not be too dry and it should not be too wet. It should just be good enough to roll out. Otherwise, if it's too dry, the pasta dough will not hold. And if it's too wet, you cannot roll it out. So you see, it's dry, but everything you are going to bring everything together, just kneading it, gradually kneading it. So you keep kneading it until all the dough come together. So you see, it's a small, the eggs I use is small eggs. So instead of 1 egg per 100 grams, is then 6 eggs. So it really depends on the egg sizes you are using. So you just keep pressing the dough and kneading the dough until everything come together. So you know pasta, you cannot use hand gloves for pasta. It is almost impossible because gloves stick to the flour and it's not easy to work with. So I've washed my hands and clean it very well before I start kneading the pasta. As always, we wash our hands many times a day. And I think that washing your hands is cleaner than using 10 times the same, the same hand glove. So it's almost ready. And the pasta dough is almost ready. So the pasta dough have to rest a bit before we roll the pasta dough out. I have there with my machine to roll it out later to show you how to roll it out. So now you can see that the gluten in the pasta starts getting activated because I can see that the dough is coming together. Look.
Hey, it's okay. Ask, what are you making?
Oh, I'm making fresh pasta.
Hey, it's okay.
Hey.
It's okay.
Hey. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to another live streaming. Thank you for being here.
What are you making?
Today I'm making a fresh pasta. So I'm making a homemade pasta made from scratch. That is just using 00 flour for the best quality to make fresh pasta, and also with some fresh eggs and a pinch of salt and some spoons or a spoon of olive oil just to bring all the dough together. And I will also be showing you, if you watched my video yesterday, I showed how to make the filling for the pastas. So today I'm going to show how to use that filling to fill the fresh pasta I'm making. So
hey, it's okay. It's from India.
Okay, welcome from India. Thank you very much for being on this show.
And,
you are highly welcome.
And Erotic Master Baker say hello to you.
Hello, Erotic.
Master Baker.
Master Baker, hello, welcome. Welcome to another live streaming and welcome to this episode of live pasta making. So I just finished.
He asked, will you show the tomato garden?
Yes, oh, welcome. Oh, yeah. Yes, I will be showing it. I'm just planning to show it. It's amazing, honestly. You cannot believe what is there now. The tomatoes have bear so much. They are doing so great, honestly. I would like to make a new episode to show a new episode how it looks like now. It's really amazing. You will be really shocked how much they have grown and bear fruit more. They have not started ripening because I've not plucked them yet, but I've shaded all the new stems to give it more sunlight so that they can get ripe faster and we can start using them to cook in the summer. But I promise you, I'm going to show it to you in a couple of days or so, and you'll be really surprised how or what it looks like there now. Thank you for coming on board once again. So I'm going to clean the table first. So it's so easy cleaning the table using this. So see, it's cleaned already. So I'm going to allow the pasta to rest at least 30 minutes. I'm going to set my toothpick. So nice. So I have here I have here with me the 2 pasta filling that I made yesterday, and that is
Hey, it's okay. Ask, where are you from?
wow, I'm from Belgium.
He is from India and also a chef.
Ah, it's so great to meet you. Thank you so much for coming on my live show. And I do appreciate all the chefs like you out there who are also watching. Let me know if you have a channel, also drop it or send me a message so I can also take a look at your channel and we can watch at each other and see what we can learn from each other. So drop your name, drop your channel, and welcome once again for being here. So, and here I have with me the red peppers, and I have here with me zucchini, but I'm going to use half of the zucchini. So what I'm going to do is just as simple as this. So it's so simple. I'm just going to add, this is grated Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to add the Parmesan cheese to the red peppers. Then I'm going to mix it. So what does it do? It gives them more body, more thickness, because if you just add the red peppers to the pasta, it is too thin and it doesn't have much body. So it can, make your pasta become soggy and not delicious to eat. So you want that feeling, and see, so when I add it now, it become like a cream, a thick paste. So that is what we are looking for in your pasta filling. So if you watched the video yesterday, you remember I was speaking about that the pasta that I'm going to give it a body so that it will look more thicker for me to use it as a filling for the pasta dough. So look at, it's now thick, so it should look like this, so you can use it for the pasta dough. So now I'm going to just transfer it into one of these posh bag, because I always like working with posh bag. It keeps your table clean and without messing up everywhere. So it's as simple as that, adding it to this and just adding it to a posh bag, and you can work easily and clean also. So that is the first filling. So meanwhile we are waiting for the pasta to rest a little bit and that the gluten begin to react to the dough before we start rolling out the pasta. So now this is ready. Just keep it ready and I keep it aside. And then I will take a bit of this. I'm not going to use everything because I'm also using it for a sauce base. So now I have the pasta also. I add also a bit. I don't know how much, but I will check it depending on the thickness of the pasta. So it has to be thick enough to hold the dough of the pasta. So now I have a thick paste. That is what you are looking for. It should be thick. If it's not thick, it is then soggy and your pasta cannot hold. So this.
Oh, dear my, say hi, and he asked, what is this?
Hello, hi. This is a pasta
Oh,
filling.
dear my.
This is a pasta filling made yesterday. It's made from zucchini. I also made 2 types of pasta filling yesterday, and I have here the pasta filling from red peppers, and also this is the pasta filling made from zucchini. And I now added a bit of grated Parmesan cheese to it. So I'm going to use it to fill my pasta. So I'm going to roll out the pasta very, very soon because I'm just allowing the pasta. I just folded the pasta now, knead the pasta a bit now a few minutes ago. So I'm allowing it to rest a bit, and then I'm going to roll it out in the pasta machine here, and then I'm going to show you how to fold a few types of pasta and use this filling for the pasta. So that is what I'm showing here today.
Erotic Master Baker, I like your Belgium accent.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Yes, you understand. Yes. So I'm going to test to see if it's okay or not. Yes, but I think I still need a little bit of seasoning. So I'm going to add a bit of salt. And then I'm adding a bit of pepper. Yeah, I'm originally Dutch, so I don't speak English. So English is my second language. So thank you. So yes, everything is okay now. So I'm going to transfer it to again the pot. Back. It's make it so easy. Just stay tuned so you can see how easy it is to make pasta at home. Once you have the knowledge, I think you will never buy one anymore because it tastes so good, so delicious. I mean, it's more than delicious. So the pasta filling are ready. So I'm just going to clean my table again. So that we can continue cleaning the table a bit. But I'm still going to knead the dough on the table. So put some water. I'll be right back. So pasta is so simple. So I'll be warming up some water to use. So now I think the pasta is almost ready to begin. So you can see it that it feels so good already. It's like soft under in the plastic. So it's so soft and it's already so nice. So I'm going to start immediately and start rolling out the pasta. It's not 30 minutes already, but I see the pasta.
Erotic Master Baker, I watched a guy make pasta for the first time on YouTube and it came out perfect.
Ah, okay. It's nice. It's nice. I'm going to show you also how it's done. So I'm going to make it also because I've made a lot of pastas also. I've made so much pasta.
Do you have to dry it after you roll it?
You can dry it, but it depends. It depends on which pasta you are making. If you are making tagliatelle or spaghetti, you can dry it. It's perfect. You can dry it. Or if you are making a sheet pasta, like a sheet for lasagna also, you can also dry it. It's perfect, and you can use it so long as you want. Just put it save it in a airtight container when it's totally dried, or if you have somewhere in your house where you can keep it without attracting dust or so in your cupboard, or so you can save it for a long time or for some months before you can continue using it. But if the pasta I'm showing you today, I'm going to fill the pasta. So a pasta that you fill, that is to say that there is an ingredient in the pasta like ravioli, like tortellini, you cannot dry it, if you understand what I mean. So let me continue. I'm going to slice just the pasta. I will slice it in 4. So I find it easy like this. So then I'm going to bring my roll stick. So I have here a roll stick to roll out the pasta dough. So it's so easy with this stick because it's heavy. I make it first flat so that it can go easily in my machine or machine. So I have one. I'm going to roll this out first. So I have here the machine has different numbers. So I'm going to start first from using 7, but normally I can also make it with my hands, but it takes more time. So that is why with machine it's very easy and it's faster. So you just try to pass it through the machine. You are not pressing it. The machine is doing its job. So you don't need to do anything. It just come out of the machine. So if you have one at home, you know it's very easy to use the machine. So I fold it in 2, and then I fold it in 4. Then I pass it again through the machine. So I'm going to continue like this until I have a very good and beautiful pasta dough.
Hier doet dat Master Baker say, you are the Martha Stewart of Belgium.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a compliment. Thank you so much for your compliment. It's so nice that you are here to watch or to see what I have to say. Thank you so much. You are highly welcome in this community. So I already roll it for the first time, and that is I'm using the highest, which is 7. So I'm going to reduce it now. I'm going to reduce it now to 3. So I'm going to roll it again, then you fold it again this way, then I'm going to pass it again. So now you expect that it's going to be thinner and longer. Again, it's coming longer than before. So now I have it here, this. So I'm still going to fold it one, because you're also giving it more gluten by folding it, because I didn't allow the pasta to rest for a long time. So that is why I'm folding it more time, so that it still giving elasticity. It will give it more gluten, so that your pasta will hold fine. So I'm going to roll it again.
Erotic Master Baker say, it looks like making puff pastry.
Yes, it looks like making puff pastry. It's almost the same idea, but with puff pastry you have to use a lot of fat, butter, but pasta dough does not need a lot of butter. So now I'm going to roll it out on 2, which is fine because it should be thin but not too thin. So I'm going to roll it out now, and now you will see a very long, long dough. So I have here, so that is one. I will try maybe to roll it still thin, because sometimes when you roll the pasta too thin, it doesn't have a lot of body, but I will try to roll it again so that the pasta will be very thin. So now I have the sheet pasta. You see, it's so thin, but it's so nice. It's thin. You can see my hands through the pasta. So you see, it's so thin. So, but don't forget one thing. When you are working with pasta, you always have to cover the pasta the dough you are not working with, because it gets dry very easily. So make sure you cover the dough that you are not using in the moment. So I close it now to prevent dryness. So now my pasta here, look, has been rolled out. I'm looking for the dough roller to cut the pasta, because I have different rollers to cut the pasta. So yes, it fell behind the roller. So there are a lot, you can use so much things. I have here something to help me also. So I have different material here to cut, but I find it simple. The pizza dough cutter is that. So the pizza dough cutter is very simple. It's very simple. So you remove the side of the pasta. You can cut it in 2. It depends. You can cut it in 2 to help you work easily. You can also cut it and remove the side just to keep it clean. Okay, now you have cut the pasta, and now what we do? We are going to cut the pasta in a shape of square shape. So I'm going to slice the pasta each time like this. You're working with your hands. It doesn't really need to be perfect. So there is no perfection in working with your hands. It looks beautiful, it looks nice, but it's never perfect working with your hands. So that is, I don't often measure. I know my husband always say, oh, why you don't measure? Oh yes, you see, I already made a mistake. It's small, but it's okay. So here, this is the shape. So what I'm going to show you now is just as easy as this. So I have here, I'm going to like push, see?
Erotic Master Baker asks, are you making ravioli?
Yes, it's a type of ravioli I'm making, yes. It's a type of ravioli, but it's not called ravioli because ravioli, the shape of ravioli is different. So that is why we don't call it ravioli, because ravioli is a mark, it's a name that is like a safeguard. So as a chef, you are not allowed to change the name. It's a pasta that is filled, but it's a kind of ravioli, but it's not really called ravioli. So to be noted. So let me bring a bit of water. So I'll make it easy because it's sometimes if you don't, so I do a little bit of brushing to allow to make the pasta seal. So this is the form of the pasta I am making. So I hope you understand where I'm going. That is not ravioli, but it looks like. So this is the shape of the pasta I intend to make today.
Erotic Master Baker asks, can I order stuffed shells with crab meat filling?
Yes. From me, yes. I can post it to you. So I can post it to you. So you hold it this way, you seal it here. Then you bring this inward, so you seal it. Then you seal it here again. Then you push, you open it this way, you push this to the middle and you press again. So, and then you close. Make sure to close very well to prevent leakage during cooking. So that is the shape that I want to show today, but I will still show other shapes. I make a lot of different shapes of pasta. So it's still a repetition. You bring the two ends together, you seal it, you open it a bit, you push this inward, you close it, you open this again, and then you push this inward and you close it. So that is a technique I learned many years ago. I find it beautiful and I still use it up till date. But there are so many ways of sealing pasta. You can make it so many ways, so many ways. In fact, I know so much ways of making pasta. I know a lot of different ways. So you seal it this way, you press it in, you seal it, you turn it again, and you push and you seal it. So and continue, you brush just light. You don't have to brush it too much with water. You just need a little bit of water so that the filling, so that the edge of the pasta can be well closed. You push, make sure you push deep enough before sealing. So when you continue this way, you see already I made 5.
Yes, can you make one shaped like a boat?
Like a boat.
To come.
Do you like boats? Do you like boat? You like this also a boat? You see, that is a boat. Yes, I can make a boat sign if you want. This look like a boat, certainly. Look. Look. So, is that a boat? What do you think? I can do it this way for you to show you how a boat look like. Wait. And I have also, I can make a boat I can also make a pasta boat. I have made it before. So, yes, that is a boat. What do you think? What do you think? Is it good?
Yes,
Look.
it's a boat.
Okay. Okay.
It's great. Erotic
Okay.
Master Baker say it's great.
Yes. Yes, I can make a lot of shape of pasta. I can make it the whole day. I love it. I love making pastas. So it's fun making pastas. I can make so much. Sometimes I make
It looks like a speedboat.
yes. So so nice. So kind of you. Yes. Start closing it again. Then I will show another boat if you want. I have so much. There's another type of boat that I know also. So I already finished this, but I will first finish the first dough showing this technique. I will show this technique with this. Then I will then show another technique. So, and with your boat,
Sometimes you say I make bread sculptures. Make bread sculptures. Oh.
so what did he say?
Sometimes I make bread sculptures.
Ah, yeah, you are a baker, I think. Now I am slicing it using the zigzag. So I'm going to remove this side so that it looks clean. You don't have to, if you are eating it at home, you don't have to. If you are making it for yourself, you don't have to. But if you want it to look clean and look presentable, you just remove the side. You see, it looks now zigzag and it's beautiful and it's more presentable. So I'm going to slice this again in 4. So it's a different, it's not different, but a little bit of twist. So that is pasta for you. You can twist it in any way that you want in your own shape.
What do you do with the scraps?
I put it all together again, and then I make tagliatelle, or I make spaghetti with it, because at the end I just roll everything together and then I pass it through the first place here, and it becomes tagliatelle or spaghetti. It is so easy then. So that is how I use it.
Christiana Thomas, say hi.
Hello, Christiana. You are
Christiana.
welcome. Christiana, you are welcome. Welcome to this live show. I'm showing here how to make pasta from scratch, and I'm filling now the pasta using red peppers and Parmesan cheese.
Erotic Master Baker say I have some fresh basil from my garden if you need some.
Oh, thank you so much. You can send it through mail to me. I will be so grateful. I will be so grateful. To be very, very nice. You know, basil goes very, very well with pasta. It is not missable. You cannot miss it in Italian kitchen. So you see, I have added a new tint to this by giving it a zigzag. I gave it a little bit of zigzag, you know, in the top or in the edges of the pasta, so you can see that it's zigzag. if you look at it very well, if you look the ties, you can see that there is a zigzag there in the edges of the pasta. So that is just a little twist. You don't need, but if you want to feel, yeah, you want to make something special that somebody else don't, you know, that you want to wow your guests. I don't know why, but you can also do a lot using it. So
Erotic Master Baker, can you make a fortune cookie pasta?
a fortune.
A fortune. Wat is dat? Fortune cookie pasta. Fortune.
Yeah, what the?
Fortune.
Yes, what the?
Fortune. Fortune. Cookie pasta.
Yes,
Fortune.
yeah. I will try. If you explain to me how it should be, if you give me more explanation how it should be, yes, I will try. Tell me, how should it be? Tell me. I will be showing you my garden again very soon. It's amazing. It looks great. The tomatoes are doing really, really, really great. Honestly, I can't wait to start eating them.
He say, I can't explain it.
Oh, it's a pity. But try. You can try. You can try to explain it. But it's a pleasure knowing that you want me to make something special for you, but I will think maybe I can.
He say, I cut down my tomatoes today.
Yes.
I cut down my tomatoes today.
Did you shade? Are you speaking about shading the tomatoes?
I cut down my
Yes.
tomatoes.
Is it the branches?
It was too hot in Florida.
Ah, yes. You told me the last time you were in Florida. It's true.
It was too hot.
And how is your tomatoes? And how is your tomatoes? How is the tomatoes doing?
It was too hot in Florida.
Yeah, it's also hot here.
They are dead now.
Whoa. What happened?
It was too hot, yeah. I cut down my tomatoes today. It was too hot in Florida.
Oh, it's a pity.
They are dead now.
Oh, it's a pity. Such a pity to hear that.
You could say so.
Yeah.
Too hot.
Yeah, it's too hot everywhere now. Here also it's hot. So hot also here. Oh, it's a pity. But you can plant another one next year. But you can still plant this year if you want. There's still time to plant. If you want, you can still plant this year. It will just be ready before the end of September, and then there will be dead before the beginning of the winter. So if you want, you can still plant new ones this year.
I should have made automatic water, like you said.
Yes, because you need it. If you don't have it,
you have it.
If you don't have it, your tomatoes will be dead, because I'm sure of it. I also have tomatoes, and I suffered the first year, and after some time I realized that I needed something to assist me, so I decided to make the automatic watering, and it helps me a lot to check, to check and balance. I don't need to think about the watering anymore. So look at the first tray I made using the
and the boat.
Yes, and then the boat. You see, so that is the first tray I made. So I'm going to roll out the second, and then I will show a new design what I want to make from the second one. So I just put it aside and we can continue.
He say, I have 5 little tomato plants now, and basil and peppers and flowers.
Okay, then you can, this is enough for you if you are alone or you are with your family and you are not too a lot. It's enough for you. You don't need so much because otherwise you have to can it. You still have to start working with the tomatoes to be able to use them later. So if you have even 5 stems of tomatoes and you treat them very well, make sure you give them enough manure, enough water, and enough air so that they will not have any sickness. So it will be okay just having 5 tomatoes. So I'm going to flour a bit again. Then I'm going to roll it out once more. So I'm going to set it back to 7 because it's better to start. You don't need to do anything, you just roll it out. And now you can see that the gluten is working. And pass it again several times to activate the gluten in the flour.
You say I did get about 3 dozen tomatoes from the plants that died.
Yes.
Maybe my tomato plants were just old.
Yes. You already got tomatoes. If you already got tomatoes, that is to say that are tomatoes that don't rebear. That is a special species of tomatoes where once they bear once and maybe maximum twice, they are dead. Maybe it is that type of tomatoes that you have. So if you have a tomatoes that bear and rebear, it will bear until the end of the season. So make sure next time when you want to buy tomatoes that you check for it, that you buy a tomatoes that can bear the whole season, but not just for a short period of time. But they are also easy to bear fruit. That is also the difference between that tomatoes and
They made a lot of flowers, but not so many tomatoes.
If they make a lot of flowers, you have to trim down the stem. Did you trim down the stems always? In the beginning, you have to always trim down the stem because the stem, if the tomatoes are making a lot of flowers, they will not bear a lot of tomatoes. So you have to remove the stems of the tomatoes. It gives it more boost to make only flowering and bear fruit.
I didn't trim them.
So next time you know now. The next time you start trimming your tomatoes from the first month, you allow it first to be stable. After planting it, you allow it to be stable, and then you start trimming it from the first month. You remove all the branches of the tomatoes, and what the tomatoes will grow strong, healthy, and will make beautiful flowers, and it will bear a lot of tomatoes for you, and it will stay longer. So that is the trick. Block. I help it to move. So I'm going to place it again. So read it out.
You say, I will trim my new plants, thanks.
Yes, so you have to trim it. When you trim it, it will also grow taller. Maybe now your tomatoes is maybe 1 feet or so before it died, but the next time when you trim it, your tomatoes will be so grow. You will see it will grow a lot. It will grow a lot. I will show you what the tomatoes look like. I will show you. You will see the tomatoes. They are almost 2 meters now. I think more than 1.5 meters. It's a lot of tomatoes now. So I'm going to use now the ring for this. So I'm going to use this ring. Let me try this one first. I will see if it's okay or not. So I'm going to use the ring now. And see if I can cut it in two. Sometimes you can and sometimes not. No, I can't. So I just cut it in one.
You say you trimmed your tomatoes so much last time. I felt sad for them.
Yeah, but they are good now.
Yeah.
They are so good. I will show you the tomatoes. You wouldn't believe it. You won't believe it. I am not a farmer, but I learned from the few years that I started to, to farm, to plant tomatoes. I learned so much. In the first year, I didn't know a lot also, but now I know a lot, and I understand how plants live and how plants work and everything. It makes things so easy for me. So I have a lot of tomatoes, and nice tomatoes, because they bear nice fruit. Everything is moving well in the garden, and all the herbs are doing so great, and also the tomatoes also. So I will make another video so that you can see how it looks like. You will then understand that my tomatoes, it was really a good idea to shave the tomatoes that way. You will see when I show you how they look like. You won't even believe it. You won't believe it. So I have now the rings. That is what I have now. So I will continue the filling. So you can also make ravioli from this, but I'm not making ravioli today because I already made ravioli a few days ago. So, but I will make ravioli another time so that I can show also how it's made. So I use a little bit of water to brush it. So I can make the boat style that you are talking about. So that boat style is a kind of folding. It's not a really boat style, but it's like this. I will show it. So that is, so you see, so I'm going to brush it a bit. You just brush one side if you want, on the second side too, and you bring it together. First you seal it, then you seal it, and then you begin from here, the top, you fold it, and then you fold it every.
It looks like a boat too.
Yes. So
yeah.
You see, you fold it so. Look. So you fold it. So you fold it. So I know so much ways of making pasta. So it's not just the boats. There are so many ways that you can fold pastas. So you can be free to experiment at home. You can experiment a lot. You can just start folding your pasta in any form that you want. It's not difficult. So I know at least 30 ways of folding pasta.
He asked, can you make swamp pasta?
Yes,
we are.
Yes, a swamp. Yes, I know. No, I don't. I've never made one but if you say that, I can check and see how it's possible to make. But I've never made one myself, so I can check and see if it's possible. If I can, I will let you know. So you fold it and then you relax it.
So them make Swan coffee.
Yeah.
Swan coffee.
Yes. Yeah, there's so many inspiration outside in cooking. People make a lot of things, don't forget there are a lot of talented chefs in the world at large. So people are very creative these days. People could make they could make anything, you know they could make so much. So there are a lot of creative people in the world. So it's not just one person who can make everything. So that is why you learn a little from here, you learn a little from there. So people are really talented. And you see, that is the it's interesting when you like shape the pasta. You see, you can also just leave the pasta like this, and then it's ravioli. You see, when you feel it this way, that is folded half ravioli. You see, you can just leave it this way if you want. But when you fold your pasta this way, you are almost sure that your pasta will not leak. It will not leak in water when cooking. If you are cooking the pasta in water, it will not leak. But if you are just like toasting the pasta, because you don't really need to cook the pasta in water if you don't want. You can also just cook your pasta in butter.
You say, I love making eclairs and eating them.
Yes, I love eclairs also. I also make eclairs also. Do you make them also?
Yeah, you must show us. Huh?
Yeah, I love eclairs also. I also make them.
Please make a fortune cookie. A fortune cookie.
Yeah, a fortune cooking, that I know
Cookie.
also. I also know. Share with me your recipe, or show me.
Eclairs.
Share with me your recipe. I will be interested to see your recipe. Share with me. So you see. Yeah, it's so nice working with dough. It gives so much comfort and it's so fun. You see, it's soggy now because
He say you have to Google it. Fortune cookie.
yes, I will do.
Huh.
Okay, I will do. I will.
Fortune cookie.
I've never heard of it. We are living this side of the world and everything is different also. But sometimes you learn more from people. Now the world is like going, wow, why? So everybody is learning from everybody, everywhere. It's not like before where you have to just stay to your doorstep, to you alone and your family and nobody else. But now we could all be a beneficiary of everybody everywhere. So
Did you ever wear the wooden shoes? That's in Holland.
yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's in Holland.
that is yes, that is Dutch. Yes, I do. Yes, I do a lot
Nederland.
also. I even have pain from that. So it's very good for the temperature, because when you use it, your foot don't sweat. So that is one of the advantage of using it. But you have to be careful sometimes because you can fall using it and you can break your teeth. So you can even break your teeth using it. That is why, yes, we all do. We all use it. Yes, Dutch people love it. So it's
Holland,
originality,
eh?
of in Dutch. So all Dutch people love it. So it's a tradition.
I need wood shoes to kick my brother. Very
Please,
hard.
please, please don't do. Be kind to your brother, please. Please, please be kind to your brother, because you always need your brother. If you have some a problem, your brother will always be there for you. So it's nice. Be always kind to your brother, okay? So this is a little bit dry. I'm going to bring the tray to seal, to do the other one. So now all the mini boats are ready. So I have all the mini boats. You see, they are ready. So I'm going to a little bit of flour so that they are not sticking to the.
He asked, do you make apple turnovers? Apple turnovers.
Yes, I do make. Even I will make a new one. I wanted to make one this week also. I wanted to make one this week, but I don't really know if I will make it. But if I will make it, you will see that I made a new one. So you see what I made now, the second type of pasta that I made. So I just allow it to sit. I'm going to bring all this together and put it under.
Please make a shoe pasta.
A shoe pasta. I will try. I will try whatever you ask, if it's possible. If it's possible, I will try. But I don't promise you, because I don't know how it works. But if it's possible, I will. So I'm going to roll it out again. The next pasta will not be so difficult, but will also be fun. I'm going to pass it again through the biggest.
He say, I believe in you.
Thank you so much for believing in me. That is 6. Okay. Have to be big. 7. Okay. So the 7th hole is the biggest. So I'm just passing it many times. Then I'm going to fold it again, because it helps the gluten. They activate the gluten in the pasta and make it really, 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 really easy to roll out. So I have this. I'm going to this again. So you always have to start. Okay. 6, 7. Yes. Okay. I didn't want to turn, so but now it's turning. Sometimes it's crazy. But now it's coming very beautiful flour. Okay. And now I'm going to trim it again using this. So I will just cut it and yes, let me cut it in three so that I can work nicely. So and here again I will trim this a lot because I just want to use only the middle of it. Okay, yeah. So you see, I think this, no, I have to remove a lot. Size this so that they will be equal, a little bit equal but not really equal. You can still trim it here a bit. So it's not really identical, but yes. I'm going to trim it here again. I have the first sheet. So and when are you people going to be on holiday? When are you people going on holiday in Florida? So I'm removing this. Okay. So now I have the 3 sheets that I'm going to cut in 4 or in 3. I'm going to cut it in 3. Yes, in 3. So I cut it here. I hope a little bit, yeah. And then I'll just cut this in 2. Okay. So now I have here also the sheet. Going to make another form of pasta. Not so. So now I'm using the other filling for the pasta dough, which is the zucchini. I have to open it.
He say, I am on summer holiday.
Ah, I thought as much. So because summer holiday we start here on Friday. Also, that is why I thought as much that you're on holiday. So how are you enjoying your holiday? So I'm going to fold here. So I have here the new style I want to fold, which is this which is this. I'm doing now the sweet, which you call caramel. This is the caramel type of pasta. So it's also very delicious. So I'm going to use a bit of spoon to make it, flatter. So I think my filling is a bit too little, but okay. And here you press it, and then you have it. This is a little bit shorter, but it's still going to the same result. So your dough should cover the pasta. Otherwise, and the pasta, you press it first here, and then you press it like this. So, and then you have that sweet shape. That sweet. So if you want everything to look the same, you have to trim your dough the same. So like me now, I don't really care about that. So, but you see, that is how you want it to look equal or the same. You have to trim the dough the same. So I'm going to the next time I'm going to use less filling, so that the pasta will not be leaking when you're cooking. So you press it here, you turn the pasta, press it here, and then here, and then you make the sweet. So some of them are shorter.
You ask what's that called? Snoop? What is that?
It's called sweet pasta. It's called caramel pasta. It's called,
the form.
yes, the form. This is a caramel form of pasta. So it's in a sweet shape. You know sweet, you know caramel, sweet. So it's a form of caramel. So that is what it's made of.
It's almost like a fortune cookie, you say.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't know fortune cooking, but I'm going cookie, but I'm going to check.
Google it.
I'm going to look and search for it, so I can know what it is. So
I know sweets. I am sweet.
yeah. So this is sweet. So this is sweet I'm making. So you can see it. So you can see that it's sweet I'm making. So it's so simple. It's so simple, you see. But you want everything to look identical, you have to then shape it. You have to shape it identical, so that everything will look identical. But I don't care. So that is the sweet formula, the sweet shape. So So you're placing it there. So that is the sweet shape of the pasta. So I make.
You say, don't forget the shoe.
Okay. So that is a sweet. That is the sweet shape of the pasta. So I fold this in this sweet shape. So you see, it's nice. You can play with pasta. It's really fun. You can have fun making pasta. So that is one of the ways to fold pasta. Of course, if I am not showing this, I will be very fast. Sometimes I make here thousands of pastas. So sometimes it goes very fast. If I'm making it and I don't need to video, I don't need to show anything, I could make thousands, a lot of trays of pastas. So it's going really fast. So it's not the same way I'm making now that I make when I'm like doing mise en place. So I'm going to turn to roll out the fourth pasta, and then I'm going to roll the rest into tagliatelle or spaghetti. So you can see the end, what I use the end to do. So you see, if I am rolling it out without a camera or without videoing, sometimes I don't even look at the machine before doing that because I already know how it works. So I already know how it works. So I don't even need to look at the machine, but because now I am on a camera, so everything is like so different.
Yes, can I make it without a machine?
Yes, but you have to roll a lot. You have to roll out a lot. You have to roll it very thin. I will show you once how to make without a machine. Look at how thin it should be. You see it? 2 milliliter. 2 milliliter. You see? Yeah? You see how thin it should be? It should be really thin. Look at it. Yeah, it is 2
millimeter.
Yeah, millimeter. Yeah. You see, 2 millimeter. That is how thin that you should be able to roll it. So if it's not so thin, your pasta will be heavy. It will be chewy also. It will be heavy and not so delicious to eat. So if you want to roll it, you can roll it using this, but you have to roll it very long time and very flat to this thinness, which is, you see, 2 millimeter. Yeah. So
yeah, okay. You're right. 2 mm.
Yes, 2 mm. You are correct.
Yeah.
Right. Correct. So now I'm thinking, what next can we fold? Okay, now I'm going to fold. What should I fold now? I'm going to fold a tortellini. Okay. So let me fold a tortellini. So otherwise, yeah, let me check first if I have a place enough, because I need a little bit of space. Maybe I should use a bigger. I'll use a bigger. because I want to make it so a little bit bigger. You can also make it in square also, but I prefer sometimes in the round. Oh, the form is not so sharp anymore, but it's not so good anymore. It's almost need to buy a new one. It's not so good anymore, the form. But yeah, you see, it's like it's not even round anymore. But yeah, I got it there. Not a problem. So I'm going to continue. You don't fill it too much so that you can be able to fold it in two before I'm going to fold it first in two. It's normal here. Then I'm going to press it here, and then I'm going to press it so. So you see, that is tortellini. So, it's now folding it first in two. You see, then you press it here, and then you fold it like this. So you create this kind of, I don't know how to call it. If you know the name, tell me. So you create like a hole like in the middle. So first you close it. First like this. After closing it, then you press here to the middle, and then you bring here together, and then you close it here. So that is tortellini. So so you hold the pasta like this, you bring it to the end of the other edge, then you seal it as if you are making ravioli, half ravioli, which is like this. Then you push here, and then you bring this and you bring this together. You see, and you press it here, and the pasta become this shape. So you see, that is like you have to do it several times or a couple of times to be able to know how it works. It's not so difficult, but at first it's as if it's difficult or you don't know how, you are missing a step, but immediately you make it a couple of times, you will be used to it. So you will not have any problem folding it. It will just be like automatic. So I take it up, so you bring it together. That is, you bring it to the edge, to the other edge of the dough. Then you seal it as if you are making half ravioli. Then you use your thumb or whatever to push here, and then you bring this together, and you bring these two together, and then you place, you put them together, and then you use your thumb if you want to push the front of the other side to give it that shape. See, to give it this shape. So that is how.
He asked, will you serve these in your restaurant?
This not, I'm just making it for this show, but it's not for serving at my restaurant, because we always make menus on demand. Most of our menus are on demand, so it's no demand now, so we are going to eat it up ourselves. So it will be pasta day today. So it will be pasta day. We will enjoy eating pasta, so that is why we are going to eat it ourselves. So we are making meals on demand mostly. So saving here. We just love to show most of the things that we make here in our kitchen, but it's not always what I show here that is served.
You say, I will bring my appetite.
Yes. We make a lot of good food here, and we make everything from scratch. We make our ice cream, and we make our everything. We make a lot. We even make our own vinaigrette. We make our own citrus. We ferment our own vegetables when we have enough of vegetable. We ferment our own vinegar. We make ourselves vinegar. We ferment our garlic. So we work with a lot of fermentation also, because it's very delicious and it's very healthy.
You don't forget the shoe pasta.
I will try. I will see if I can make a shoe pasta. Because I have to imagine. I think I have to build my imagination again to be able to make the shoe pasta for you. But I promise you, I will go and search for it, and I will look how.
He say, I make my own sauerkraut.
Yes, that is really delicious. We eat here a lot of sauerkraut. We used to make ours also with red cabbage and green cabbage. We used to make a lot of sauerkraut here. Yes, we make a lot here also. We are a lot into also fermentation of veggies. So we eat a lot of fermentation, fermented vegetable. So here I have this tortellini. So I'm going to bring the tray. So you see, it's my homemade little tortellinis that I made and folded. See, it's so beautiful and so easy. You just try it once or twice and you're used to it, and it's okay. So then I'm going now, what I'm going to do is bringing all the other dough, every dough together, the rest of the dough.
He say, I put ginger and garlic and carrots in my sauerkraut.
Yes, we eat also a lot here of garlic, ginger. We eat everything fermented. In fact, we eat almost every day. We eat fermented food, fermented vegetables. So we eat a lot of fermentation here. We love it because it's good also for your gut. So we love it. So here is, I'm going to fold this. You see, it's beginning to like lose its gluten. That is one problem with pasta dough. When you work with pasta dough, it begins to go like not mixing together or not coming together. So you have to try to fold it again or roll out again. So I'm going to, and this is difficult. It's now more difficult than in the beginning when you start. So you can keep rolling it, otherwise it will not go through the machine. If you don't roll it well, it will not go through the machine. It will go in different sizes. So I think I still have to roll it a bit. So that is, you don't have this kind of problem with a puff dough also, because it's a lot of butter, and when you roll it, it rolls very easy. So I put it again, bring it again to the highest. Okay. I hope that it goes through, but I don't know. Sometimes it will and sometimes not. So I will see. But if it doesn't go through, I will stop. Then I will start again. So that is what it does. The last dough of the pasta is always really difficult to roll out. But immediately it rolls out a bit, it's going out, and look, it's already rolled out. Okay, we can work now again with the pasta. So we can bring everything together again. So first of all, it's difficult to roll out, but immediately you roll it out, you see, it will start coming together again. Okay, this is the first. Now we can bring everything. Nice. Okay, again, you see, but it will be very difficult if you don't have a machine, using your hands to do it. So that is why the machine is not so expensive. You can also use a manual machine also with hands.
Did you ever get your hand stuck in the machine?
No.
Not your hand.
No. I always prevent. Yes. Oh yes, yes. My cook clothes once. Yes. my cook clothes. Yes, it's true. I was thinking about it, so I said yes. I'm sure everybody has one time or the other have something like that. So I'm going to fold it again, and then I can then okay. So I'm going to reduce it. And I'm making holes. You see, it's not good. So I'm going to fold it again, because if it's making holes, it's not good. I'm bringing the dough together again, just once, and I think it will be okay now, because the gluten has.
Yes. You say I burn my hand with hot oil when I threw a stick in a pot pan with oil.
It's a pity. Yes, burning is normal. I used to burn my hands almost every day. So burning is one of those inevitable things that can happen in the kitchen. So I have burned several times. Even burned my hands with, burned all my body with oil once. I was baking a big steak, yes, you remember?
Yeah.
And the oil splashed back on my face, and I burnt from my neck to my chest, and everywhere was burnt. But I was so lucky that day, because it would have been worse than what happened to me.
No, I keep a fire extinguisher in the kitchen.
Ah, yes, it's also good, but sometimes when you are in panic, you don't even know how to use the extinguisher. I will run away first before even touching the extinguisher. I will choose to run away when I see fire, because yes, I'm not a fireman. I don't know how to use the extinguisher, so I don't know. So now I have here a plain dough. I'm going to make.
And I don't drink and cook anymore.
So now I'm going to make. It's also nice that you take precaution also, that you stand again, take precaution against accident when you are cooking. So it's one of the things also we do also here in our career, because if you just don't take precaution, one day you will have a big problem. You will be burnt, or you will have an accident, a serious accident that can even deform you. So that is why it's very important to take precaution. I understand that as a chef. So I'm going to cut. You will see I'm going to cut. Look, that is using the rest of the pasta dough. You see, for making tagliatelle. So that's we call tagliatelle. This you can dry. This you can dry it on a stick, on a pasta stick, and you can allow it to dry for days, and you can use it to cook as dry fresh pasta. So if it's this what you were talking about, you see, you can just hang it on your kitchen or on a pasta and drying stick.
You can make a week.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Can make a week.
Yeah, yes. So you can just dust it a bit. You see? You dust it a bit, and then you place it on the tray. And then I'm going to cut the other one also. You place it like this. So you see, after removing all the side of the pasta, and you have a clean, long tagliatelle. So that we call tagliatelle. So that is also easy. That is also easy Italian pasta. It doesn't take much time. It takes very few time this to make. So it doesn't take a lot of time to make. If I want to make this, I can make so much in an hour. Making tagliatelle is really fun and easy to make. In a few hours, a few minutes, I can make a whole big tray of tagliatelle. It's not so difficult. So you see, when you dust it, make sure to dust it with a little bit of the flour, so to prevent it from sticking to each other. And then you can fold it, you can dry it, you can cook it as fresh pasta, you can dry it and cook it also as dry fresh pasta. So that is the 5th pasta that I made from the scratch of all the other pastas. So I'm going now to add it to here. You can see all the pastas I made. Now I'm going to clean my table first. Then I'm going to show you how to prepare it.
He say you made 6. You made 6. 6. Yeah. Yes, I had the boat.
Yes,
The
with
boat
the
from
boat,
him.
yeah, with the boat is
From
6.
him.
Yes, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. So you are really on point. So I'm going to clean all my materials. I have a lot of materials to make pasta, but like I told you, I can make at least 30 types of pasta, 30 different shapes of pasta. But I sometimes I have to imagine and think which to make at what time. So I can make a lot of different shapes. So that these are the shapes that I made today. Some other day I will make other shapes also, so that you can see all the pastas. So we have here just the rest. It's not much anymore. You see what is left over. It's not a lot. So clean the table. I clean everything, and it will. So pasta, the only difficulty is making the pasta, but cooking a pasta takes just few minutes, just a few minutes, and the pasta is ready. It takes.
Is the water boiling?
Yes. I'm going to place the water now on the fire. I already started, but I stopped because. So I'm going to place it again. So I'm just going to cook the pasta. I'm going to add a bit of salt to the pasta, to the water. I still have filling over, which I will still use to make another pasta. So there's still a lot of filling here. You see, still over, still a lot. So I'm going to cover it, seal it, and then I'll be using it the next day to make another pasta. So pasta is not so difficult to make, but it takes some time when you are like filling the pasta, when you are doing
He
filling.
say I always put a lid on water so it boils faster.
What do you put? What?
I put a lid. Lid kind,
A
okay.
lid.
LED.
A lid.
LED on
Yeah.
water.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
Lid.
Elite.
A lid.
What is elite? I don't know what that means. A liter water or
Lid on water.
elite? I don't know what it is. I've never heard of it. Is it a product?
Lid is top of pot.
What?
Ah, a top of the pot en nog een pot erop.
Is boven.
Ja, pees het. Lid is top of pot.
Yeah, okay, a cover. A
Cover.
cover of a pot. Now I understand. Yes, now I know. Yes, you are right. Yes, it helps to boil fast. I know. Yeah, but I have here a very heavy gas. It's a very heavy fire, so it will start cooking at no time. So it's different from, the house. Is industrial gas burner, so it cooks really fast. I'm sure in a couple of minutes it's ready to be cooked. So I'm cleaning I'm going to turn it so that it will fall off. Then I stop, remove it.
My stove is electric, he say.
Oh, okay. Electric takes a little bit more time to cook. Electric is not the same as gas. Gas cook faster than electric. And I'm using also here industrial gas burner. So it takes little time to, you know. So I'm going to place the rest in the fridge. See, you see, check out. You see, it start cooking. You see,
He say, yes, it boils fast.
yes. So I know if I start before time, it will start burning very fast. So now I don't know, I'm thinking, what should I present? What do you think I should present among all the pastas that I made? What would you think that I should present? I have here. So what should I present? What do you find interesting or interesting to present?
Where is the first boat?
The first boat is here.
Ah, yeah.
So should I prepare the first boat?
The sweets, he say sweets.
The sweet, okay. Here is the sweet.
Yeah.
So we are going to prepare the sweet. So let me put this aside here so we can have place to plate. Select. I'm going to clean the table
and the boat. And we have one boat, eh?
And the one boat.
Yeah.
Okay. That is the one boat. So I'm going to present it in this plate. What do you think? You like white plate or colored plate? What do you prefer?
Maybe the boat will sail away in the water. To California.
Maybe to California then. Out to Florida.
Out of Florida.
So
A blue plate, he
a
said.
blue plate. Ah.
A blue.
I have every plate, every color of plate. I have so much. So let me look for one blue plate. Wait. Okay, here I have a blue plate. What do you think? Okay.
Perfect, he say.
Okay.
He say it's perfect. Blue plate.
Okay, but first I'm going to go and bring some basilic from my garden.
Okay.
So yes, I already came with fresh basilicum. That is fresh basil. It's basil. We call it here basilicum in Belgium. Look, I just brought it from the garden.
Did she make sauce?
Yes.
Sauce.
Yes, I'm going to show you how to make the sauce. Because I already made sauce from I can show you 2 ways of making a sauce. So first of all, I'm going to use a little bit of, look. So it's so easy. Come, where is my towel? So I'm going to make a little bit of salt. Adding a bit of water here. I'm adding a little bit of rum, heavy cream, we call it. So I add a bit of grinded pepper. Some salt. Allow it to cook a bit, to simmer a bit. I will imagine if I need more sauce or I don't need more. I will imagine. I don't know. Sometimes you need more and sometimes you don't need more. So now I'm going to still add a bit. And then I'm going to add here the grated Parmesan cheese to give a little bit of body to the sauce. Then I'll let it cook a bit, steam a bit. You don't need more than that to cook or to make pasta. So that is, the sauce is ready in a few minutes. We call that light Parmesan sauce, since the filling is made with Parmesan. It's perfect. Then at last, we add a little bit of olive oil to it to give it that really Italian balance of filling. And then I will add a few drops of the Espuma to it of the red peppers to give it more shape. So I'm going to continue with the pasta dough itself. So you know, pasta takes just 4 minutes. It takes just 4 minutes to cook. It's not long, it's not difficult. So make sure when you drop the pasta in the water that immediately that you stir, because it's going to stick to the bottom. You see it stick already to the bottom of the of the pot. So you just stir it a bit so that it will not stick. So I just put it, takes just few minutes, and the pasta, immediately the pasta start flowing on top, you will see it is ready. It's almost ready. 4 minutes is not a long time, and you see it's almost ready. Even you see the pasta is flowing, and the sealing is perfect because you see the pasta is staying perfect. So make sure your pasta is not cooking too hard also, because then it can begin to lose its shape. See, you see this is coming. That is one of the best thing with pasta. It doesn't take that much, not too much work, not too much tralala. So in the beginning, so I'm going to here later, before I serve the pasta, I'm going to add the espuma to give it color. Look, you see, it's keeping very beautifully. The shape is very beautiful. So there is nothing that is going out. It's perfect. You see, the pasta dough is perfect. So still need like 2 minutes. So I think you see that the pasta dough, the sweets and the both is beginning to flow on top. Immediately it begins to flow, you know that the pasta is ready. So it begins to flow now. You see, it takes few minutes for a pasta to cook. It takes approximately 4 minutes, but sometimes I give it 4.5 minutes just to keep it still al dente, not too hard for me also, and not too soft also for me. So I keep it a little half minute, plus 4.5 minutes. I cook my pasta mostly. So the pasta is ready. Now we are going to serve the pasta. I'm going to bring the pasta here to my place, the warm holder here. So I'm bringing the pasta to the table there, so I can show how I serve the pasta. So I have here the pasta, and I have here the sauce that I made from the pasta. So I have here also the red peppers. So I'm going to add a bit of, see, the red pepper. So you can even just serve this red pepper like that on the plate here, like this. You can serve it like this if you want. So I'm going to remove the sweet. You see how perfect the pasta
And the
is?
boat.
And the boat, yes,
boat,
the
yeah.
boat is here. Look at, that is the boat here. So it's so hot. So hot. So look. You see how beautiful it is? Then I'm going to add some little bit of, wait, I will first grate some Parmesan cheese. So yes, so I will first grate some cheese on it. Then I will then add some basil, to the pasta. I'm going to add some drop of olive oil. Then I'm still going to add a little bit of cheese to finish up again, to give it more touch. So that is it. So that is the presentation of the sweet pasta with the boat pasta here, specially made for you, and served with a bit of grated Parmesan cheese. And I also have the sauce made from light Parmesan sauce, light Parmesan sauce. The sauce is a light version of sauce made with Parmesan cheese and a little bit of cooking room and cream, sorry. And then I serve with a little bit of olive oil, and then I added the red peppers, espuma, to give a little bit of color to the sauce. So that is a version of my fine dining pasta made from scratch. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys learned something new. So once again, I also serve in the beautiful color blue plate that you love specially. So serve on that plate, so you can always tell me what you guys need or want, and if I have the opportunity, I will always try my best to present it the way you want it. So I hope you love it, you like it, and you also learn something new from this episode, because my aim is just to share my love and my passion about cooking from scratch, and also cooking more fine and unique kind of food. I love also planting my own food, like my own vegetables and my own herbs, and trying to bring food as pure as possible to the people. So this is sweet pasta and both pasta served on the light Parmesan cheese with espuma of red peppers, with grated Parmesan cheese, with olive oil and a touch of basil. So if you still want to give it more touch, you can still add the basil oil. I have here green basil oil. So you can still add it to give it more things.
Katja Ginasti, say hi.
Hi, what's Dynasty?
Katja.
Katia. Hello, Katia. Welcome.
And Erotic Master Baker, say thanks.
Oh, thank you also. I'm so glad you have stayed tuned to see what I have to present. Thank you also for being here. And thank you also for being in this community. Send your
Erotic
requests.
Master Baker, say you're the best.
Oh, mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you love what I'm doing here. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. And I hope to show you more of what we do here in our kitchen. We have so much to share with you guys. So
The tomatoes.
yes, I have to show you the tomatoes, how it looks like. It's so beautiful. Now, honestly, you will see and maybe learn something new, because I also have learned something, a lot new from tomato farming. I didn't know how to make to farm tomatoes in the beginning. It was really horrible in the first year, and I started learning a lot from asking questions to also farmers. I also even joined a Facebook group where they share tips about farming tomatoes and herbs. From there, I had so much experience from people who share also their passion about farming and planting. And so today, I have been farming now for 4 years, for about 4 years, and it's really fantastic. It's a really, really nice thing to have. So thank you. We will come to the show again, maybe tomorrow or next. We don't know exactly if we have time enough to show you another tips, or maybe the tomatoes. So love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend ahead. Wishing you and sending you all our love from our little city of Kuno in the province of West Flanders in our little country of Belgium. Mwah! Hi everyone, and signing up here, Chef Vivian. Mwah!